age 29, whatever you want to call me. We're back with another video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, alright? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Alright? Cash App Soul Mirror 29. PayPal Soul description box when it's drop. If you have Zelle, you can also use my email inside the description box to send it in the Zelle. Okay, so that's 3 ways now. You ain't got no excuse. Alright? That being said, man, I hope everybody is doing cool. Everybody doing great, man. This is the year that you grind to get what you need and get what you want. Because this world is crazy. You never know what's going to happen. I'm doing it, and I'm going to do it as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to this situation. This is a wild situation. Okay. This is a wild situation that happened in Las Vegas. This is in Las Vegas, okay? Get some Las Vegas news. I'm going to start reporting in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I am a blogger from Las Vegas. I definitely need to start putting some Las Vegas news out here, all right? So, with that being said, man, let's get off. This is a sad situation between, the officers, Las Vegas Police Department, and a young man that's 18 years old. A situation happened. Now, the coldest thing, before we even get into the details and stuff like that, I got the article right there on my other phone. We will read it. Before we get into that, that's not even the right dude. This young man wasn't the suspect they was looking for. But they end up kicking in that door or whatever, getting the search warrant. We're going to read it, and things went crazy. Wild west, okay? It went to wild west side. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the article. Crazy, man, crazy. Young man is gone. He wasn't even the real suspect. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so let's go ahead and read this. Oh, man, keep flipping. Hold on. All right, so go to the top. So 18-year-old let off 18 of those things before injuring 2 officers. Then he was executed. Gone. Canceled. Alright? So let's read it. Metro SWAT officers were looking for a suspect in a murder investigation when they went into an apartment on Monday and got into a shootout with a man who fired 18 rounds before the officers laid him out. Police said the shooter, 19-year-old, oh my bad, I thought it was 18, 19-year-old Isaiah Tyree Williams opened fire when officers broke a window and entered the apartment near Nellis Boulevard and Vegas Valley Drive about 5 a.m. on Monday. Now hold on. A person is in the house. The officers believe that they might have the right house to get this guy for a murder investigation. Instead of them knocking on the front door and alerting them like, yo, we outside. I know, if you're looking for a murder suspect, you don't want to alarm them that you're there to capture them so they can try to run. I get it. But then you get situations like this where you just break a window and now they like, oh, somebody trying to rob me or break in. Do. I'm just saying. Right here it says they never alarmed the people that they were there. They never knocked on the door. They broke a window so they can try to get in there. And then all hell broke loose. Who is wrong in this situation? Again, I want you to think about it. I know if you're trying to creep up on somebody, you don't want to alert them that you're there so they can try to run and hide. But then you got to think about it. What if you're not even at the right spot? What if you're not at the right spot, or you are at the right spot, but what if the people ain't there? But so when you break in, the person finna protect themselves like, yo, I don't know what you talking. We seen this happen with Breonna Taylor, right? We seen this happen with Breonna Taylor already. Sometimes it gotta be some type of rules to this sometimes when you're trying to capture somebody. Certain things gotta change. How many times the officer be high speed chasing and then boom, they get canceled because they didn't swerved and they didn't hit something or they caused more accidents. Some of these rules and then rules to engagement, rules with engagement has to change. It has to change, man. High speed chase, all on the road chasing. I got two people I knew who were police officers, and they're no longer here because they were chasing. One person responded to a call. No, both of them was responding to calls. And they lose control. And now they no longer here. Something has to change on the rules of engagement. That's the word. I was like, to the rules of engagement with police officers responding to calls and stuff, some things gotta change. Because it's too many people it's too many innocent people losing their life. The officer and then other people. Like Breonna Taylor. Like this young man. He wasn't even part of this. He just like, yo, who the hell trying to break in? I want y'all to think about that. Let's keep on reading. All right. Police said the shooter 19-year-old opened fire when officers broke a window and entered the apartment. Broke a window and entered in. Isaiah Tyree Williams, identified as the shooter and officer involved shooting January 10th. Williams was lying on a sofa in the apartment when he opened fire, police said. The man police were looking, listen to this. The man the police was looking for is 23-year-old Watzel Rembert was arrested Wednesday. They found the guy they was looking for on Wednesday, a couple days after, according to Metro Police. He is accused in a November 18th shooting at a casino in 500 block of South Boulder Highway. Details of the officer involved shooting were released during a Metro Police news conference Thursday afternoon. Officers were serving a search warrant in the murder investigation from November. It was not determined after the officer involved shooting that Williams was not the suspect they were looking for. Williams was shot and killed by police officers Curry Kubler, 50, Officer Bryce Clement, 36, were injured in the shooting. SWAT officers had to break a window and use a breaching tool to gain entry through the front door. Through the front door. Okay. Upon entry, officers were immediately met with gunfire. According to the police, he had a handgun and fired 18 rounds. And during the incident, Kubler was the first officer to enter the apartment and was hit multiple times by the suspect. Kubler fired one round before falling to the ground. The four other officers would exchange gunfire with the suspect until he was struck and stopped firing at officers. Kubler was shot in both arms and the leg and expected to have long road recovery. He was transported to a University Medical Center. SWAT officer Clements was also injured in the arm and also taken UFC and released a few hours later after the shooting. Metro has released a full list of names of the SWAT officers involved in the shooting. Okay, all the names. Police released some details of Rembert's arrest later Thursday afternoon in their news conference. Rembert is accused of shooting a man during an argument at a bus stop on Boulder Highway. Alright? So again, they reiterated. It wasn't sure if the person shooting was the one they was looking for. But as soon as they got in there, it was on. Again, I'm not saying, I don't know if the person, the 19-year-old, was in any involvement in any of this. They even said we wasn't sure if he was the suspect. They just opened the door. They broke a window, pried it open, and it was on. But they wasn't even looking for that guy. They was looking for the other guy that they found on Wednesday. I'm just saying, man. I know if you're looking for somebody and you got the address, you got the drop on them as authority, so you want to, break the door and break the window and open the door and surprise them. I get it. But what about when as soon as you open that door, it's on? It's on. Don't you train for stuff like that? Soon as they got in, it was on. That officer could have died on Monday. Ain't that right? He happened got hit 4 times. Survived. The other officer got hit, I think, twice. Survived. Maybe you gotta change the rules of engagement. I'm not saying a lot, but maybe some things need to change. But if you gonna bust in somebody's door, ain't you supposed to be ready? Because somebody could be on the other side ready to get it in. And what's up with the armor? What's up with that? Don't they have, like, can't they get different type of armor for these officers who run in spots and stuff might just start flying everywhere? Shouldn't they get better gear for situations like this? Shouldn't it be a different type of gear for this type of stuff? People just getting lit up. Dude could have died. And what they would have called him a hero, right? He'd have been called a hero, but his family ain't with that. His family not gonna be with all that, huh? And that was the wrong guy. Might be in the right house. Wrong guy. I'm just saying. Maybe the organization, the around the world, the authorities, the police department around the world need to go back to the drawing board and change a couple things, rules of engagement. Because it's a lot of these situations going on. And if they don't want to change how they sneak up on people, then shouldn't they have better armor gear for these type of situations? Because that don't make no sense. How you gonna bust a window, bust through the door, and not be aware that it might be on soon as you get in that thing? How you not aware of that? Soon as you get in, you should. That should be automatic. I mean, when people play Modern Warfare, they play all these games, GTA, all these games. You see what they do. What do you learn when you play GTA and all these other games? When you trying to bust through the door and all that? What do you learn? You need to scope it out and throw something in there. Huh? A little warning. Now, I ain't saying this gonna work all the time, but damn, man. This can't be real. Y'all bust the door, open the door, and wasn't prepared for a whole bunch of rounds coming out. Need to be... I'm just saying, if you are a officer and you know that you are responding to something that might get ugly. Now, certain situations, it just get out of the blue. But when you're looking for a murder suspect, you know it can get ugly. When you respond to a domestic, you know it can get ugly. So you got to prepare yourself. So when you break into somebody's house, because that's what you're doing, as authority, you are breaking in someone's house without nobody's permission. Shouldn't you think that on the other side it might be on? Especially if you're looking for a murder. But just a regular civilian might do the same thing. What the hell you doing? I don't know. I'm just saying, man. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. The 19-year-old, they wasn't looking for him. They was looking for the other guy. He just happened to be in that house when they decided to do their raid to go get him. I don't know why, you know what I'm saying, but if you in a house and something suspicious happened, that type of reaction is warranted. And as you see in the article, they have no remorse. They have no remorse for the young man that lost his life in a situation that they wasn't coming to get him. They just bust in the house, and that was his reaction. Like, yo, who the hell? They have no remorse for this. I read the art. Let me see. Let me keep going. Let me see if they have any remorse for this. Do they have any remorse? Hold on, let me see. Nope, not in the article. Now they got a video also. I'm not gonna watch that. But in the article, they had no remorse for the 19-year-old that died in this. They ain't got no remorse for this. How come they ain't got no remorse? He's gone because you broke in the house. You didn't say, yo, it's SWAT, man, we looking for such and such. Most likely he would have said, well, he ain't here. Most likely he would have said, he ain't here. He not here. And then, you could have proceeded to say, well, we going to open the door. If you don't, we coming in. I understand that type of engagement. But I believe the 19-year-old would have be here if you just would have, it's such and such here. We coming to pick his ass up for the things he did on Monday or whatever, another time. And the young man most likely would have said, well, he ain't here. And if y'all want to have a search warrant, okay, well, we want to search. Open the door. I think, he would have been alive. Or he probably would have said, hell no, you got to, you know what I'm saying? But at least that would have been a chance for him to be alive. Once again, I know when you after certain people, fugitives, whatever, and murderers, you got to sneak up on them. But maybe they need to change the rules of engagement, because it's a lot of situations out here just happen just like this, where they running in people's houses and shooting people, and then they make these weak ass statements, and they ain't got no remorse for the 19-year-old who's gone. They ain't got no remorse inside of the article. Now I know it's many articles on this, but I'm just saying, like, if you would have let the person know that you was outside looking for somebody, he probably would have let you in. Like, yo, he ain't here. He not here. I'm just saying, man. Y'all let me know what y'all in the comment section, man. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We ain't playing no games, man. It's your boy Pastor Lee. Sisters, y'all know what it is with me, man. Road to 4K. Let's get it up. Alright? Love yourself more than any relationships. I'll see y'all next video, man. It's crazy out here, man. God.